Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Seattle Storm. With analysts Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you with us. We've got two electric offenses today, but what do teams that put up a lot of points all have in common, guys?
Well, it comes down to trust, Blake. When you're scoring at such a high level, you have to trust that everybody will do their job. When every single player sticks to their role and doesn't try to do too much, the collective results, normally, a lot of points.
And we can't overlook the coaching aspect, as each high-powered offense has a coaching staff that tailors their offense to its players. Now, some coaches refuse to adapt their philosophy based on their roster, but I think the really high-scoring teams give everyone a chance to do what they do best.
Down low. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
When it comes to point guards in the history of the WNBA, no one has accomplished more than Sue Bird. But beyond the unmatched assist numbers she's piled up, she's led her teams to multiple titles. A true leader is something you always want from the point guard position.
And she makes the first. And for Bird, I mean, she's won WNBA titles, but she's also won at every other level imaginable. Just flat out a winner.
A bunch of gold medals at the Summer Games and World Championships, a pair of college titles with Connecticut, a handful of titles in Europe. When you add it all up, I don't know if there's anyone in women's basketball history that's done more winning than Sue Bird.
Here's Ionescu. Laney outside. And it's the Storm on the break. Here's Talbot, defended by Laney. Pass to Bird. Lloyd. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Here's Stewart, poked away. And here's Whitcomb. Now Ionescu. Here's Laney. And the call will be against Bird. That is her first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Talbot pulls it in. There's the three. Bird no good. Outside Whitcomb. Knocked away. From 6 away. New York no good that time either. Stewart with the ball. And it's Howard picking her up. Outside Lloyd. Shoots over Whitcomb. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Over Lloyd. New York, no good that time either. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Talbot. To the paint. Now here's Whitcomb. Ionescu outside. Now Shook. Back to Ionescu. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Offensive board. Shot clock at 4. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Seattle in the lead. Pass to Bird. Lloyd. Back to Bird. Stewart with the ball. Outside Lloyd. 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
And the Liberty call time here.
And well, already, you look back at Brianna Stewart's career. She's accomplished so much at a young age. Rookie of the Year, All-Star, MVP, Finals MVP, WNBA champion. The list just goes on.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And Stewart has already done so much in this league, Brian. But what more can she accomplish?
Well, I think it's just a numbers game at this point. How many MVP awards will she win? How many championships will she win? I think she's just getting started, guys, and will have a lasting impact on this league.
New York trailing here. Outside Howard. Pass to Whitcomb. Ionescu. Inside. Here's Laney. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness, leads to the bucket.
Bird with it. Outside Stewart. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for two. It goes on Natasha Howard.
If you want to talk about winners, look no further than Brianna Stewart. Get this, in college, she won 4 national championships and only lost 5 games total.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And after all her success at the collegiate level, Tim, Stewart carried her winning ways all the way to the WNBA.
Definitely, Blake. It only took her until year 3 to win a WNBA championship. And I think there are a lot more championships in Stewart's future. Really, the winning is a product of her ability to make those around her better players.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Playing with incredible fire. Sabrina Ionescu not to be denied. Such a strong guard.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight. And right now, some teams are struggling with injuries, and in this salary cap system, it's difficult to have stars and a strong bench.
That's where having players on rookie scale contracts help big time. Hitting on draft picks is so hard, especially after the first round. But the low salary cap hits are a huge bonus to having a strong young player.
And the thing that can help when players get hurt, creative coaching staffs. Drawing up plays for your role players. It also kind of helps keep everybody engaged. And it gives players more confidence in case there's a situation where they're asked to have a big shot late. They're asked to have more of an offensive load.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, we all missed Brianna Stewart during the 2019 season, fresh off of her championship and 2018 MVP. Stewie missed the year due to an injury sustained in Europe. But it's so great for this league, for basketball fans everywhere, to see her back on the court.
And that one falls, so she hits both of them. Now Durr. Pass to Laney. Now Shook. Outside Clarendon. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart grabs the miss. Russell with it. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Well, it's tough trying to match up with Russell, guys, especially when she's established inside and looking to score.
Pass to Durr. Now Clarendon. Laney with it. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Here's Canada. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Talbot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Clarendon. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Here's Prince. Outside Canada. Second chance shot. No good that time. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
And the free throw, no good.
Voted most improved player in 2018, Natasha Howard shot 55% from the field, easily set a career scoring average mark, and was on the all-defensive team.
Seattle leading. Outside Canada. To the middle. Dupree. And the shot is good.
A remarkable athlete who never seems to play out of control. It's tough to knock Dupree off her game.
And so it's New York with it. And here is Jones. Knocked loose. Outside Stewart. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
And it's the Storm on the break. Pass to Canada. Now Stewart, guarded by Jones. Now Magbagor. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Canada. Clarendon covering. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. Now here's Jones. Pass to Durr. Howard. That's good, and it's Leisha Clarendon with the assist. And it's the Storm with the ball. 3-point lead. And here's Dupree. Stewart. Here's Prince. Poked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Liberty. Clarendon with it. Pass to Howard.
Well, you have to like the work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Now here is Canada. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. The Liberty trail. Right side, Durr. Outside, Clarendon. Pass to Gray. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. Jordan Canada picks one up.
Well, it's always good to take advantage of over-eager defenders. Now, Gray is smart and keeps the opponents on their toes.
And that one misses.
A second-round pick in the 2015 WNBA draft. Gray might have entered the league with a chip on her shoulder for not getting selected earlier.
No good on the second free throw. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jordan Canada drives in. Pass to Magbegor. Outside, Stewart. Over Durr. And stolen by Durr. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Storm up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
It's been a lopsided affair as far as the rebounding goes through one.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? I'll tell you what's standing out to me in this game. Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
Here's Ionescu. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong. Let's go.
And here is Bird. Good D by Sabrina Ionescu.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And this will be her second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good. Both good at the line. And here are the Storm now. Now Bird. Pass to Dupree. Stewart. Here's Magbagor. This is her first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. She hits one and then misses the second attempt from the line. In transition, here come the Liberty. Here's Whitcomb. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Seattle in the lead. Jewel Lloyd with room to shoot. They get the rebound. That one falls.
That's sheer relentlessness on the glass. Dupree does not give up on plays, and her rebounding numbers illustrate that.
Now here is Ionescu. The teardrop falls in.
You knew what you wanted to do all along, the teardrop.
To the inside, Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Knowing where everyone else is on the court. It's a skill Lloyd has, and it's a vital skill to have for guards who really want to be successful in this league.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 5. On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb, covered by Lloyd. Out to the wing. Bird outside. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jones. In transition, here come the Liberty. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Dupree grabs the board. Here's Lloyd. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
The first overall pick of the 2015 draft, Jewel Lloyd also won Rookie of the Year that year with the Storm. Perhaps the most impressive aspect, a point guard by trade in college. Lloyd, of course, being selected by Seattle, had to slide over to the 2-guard position because, well, Seattle has Sue Bird and has had her forever.
Now here's Whitcomb. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. They get a hand on it. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. And for Lloyd, I mean, what an adjustment it must be moving to shooting guard the same year she's also trying to adapt to pro basketball.
So impressive. Lloyd's basketball IQ has helped her so much in sliding over to the off-guard spot. Remember, she was just 21 as a rookie. Lots of credit goes to Sue Bird as well. And Seattle, for so many years, had those two. A pair of excellent ball-handling options.
And there it is.
Little teardrop from Ionescu. You need this shot to excel in the WNBA as a point like Sabrina is.
Now here is Lloyd. 8 points for her. Here's Talbot. It's blocked. Ionescu, right side. Tipped away. It's stolen by Sue Bird. It's Jewel Lloyd with the drive, and she comes up with the deuce.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Now here's Whitcomb. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Knocks it loose. Now here is Lloyd. Bird outside. side. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
You don't want to foul her. Bird almost automatic at the line.
And this is her 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
What's incredible about Sue Bird, she's won every championship. And she's won each of them more than once. College, WNBA, internationally, Europe.
Both shots good from the stripe. The WNBA experimented with 2 rule changes during the 2019 All-Star game. The 20-second shot clock and live subs. How do you like these changes?
You know me, I want offense, so it was a game for me. The game ended up 129 to 126, and I thought the 20-second timer was a fun idea, but I'm just not sure how it would work during regular season games. I'd split the difference and try out a 22-second shot clock.
Good idea, Brian. Can't believe I just said that. On the hockey-style substitutions, honestly, I really liked it. Kept the game moving, but also forces players to kind of make quick decisions on who to guard and creates interesting matchups.
Now here's Clarendon. That's tipped. Outside Whitcomb. So it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. And the Liberty making a change here. Here's Clarendon. Here's Clarendon. Evens things up with that basket. Her 2nd of 4, shooting 50%.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Here's Talbot. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, she might be a little overconfident if she's taking shots like that.
I don't care how many shots she's hitting. She's never hitting that one.
Yeah, and the floor really opened up for her there.
And that was not a good reaction from the defense.
Yeah, they look real slow.
Now here is Canada. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Prince, guarded by Durr, and stolen by Durr. In transition, here come the Liberty. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
I love Durr's effort and awareness on the fast break. Saw what was happening and reacted quickly.
Pass to Talbot. Shoots over Laney. Howard with the rebound. New York trailing here. To the middle. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Here's Prince, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here. Here's Dupree. Over Howard. Dupree, and that's good.
Great to see Dupree embrace the mid-range as she's comfortable taking what the defense gives her.
Here's Durr. Clarendon, guarded by Canada. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Canada. And the layup's good off the glass.
Really like the tenacious play from Canada. Refuses to back off of her shot because of the contact.
Clarendon with it. Here's Laney. That's her 4th basket of this game, and she's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Seattle calls timeout. And here's Canada. Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Liberty. A one-on-one situation. Here's Durr. And she banks in the layup.
Everyone on defense looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. I mean, 6 of their last 10 points that they've surrendered have come off fast breaks. They need to sharpen up.
Here's Prince. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, but they get it back. And another shot. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Talbot. Offensive rebound, Storm. Now Prince. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Durr. In transition, here come the Liberty. Howard gets the bucket.
Look, this isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
You can't fall asleep in the transition game. Everybody needs to make it back to stop these fast break chances.
Now here is Stewart. Here's Canada. Knocked loose. Now here's Laney. 8 points for her. The score now all even.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Canada with it. Clarendon covering. Pass to Prince. Russell. Here's Stewart. Count it.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Outside Clarendon. The 3 from Natasha Howard. Another miss by Natasha Howard. Outside Stewart. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It goes on Natasha Howard.
Solid amount of contact on that play, but Stewart's a tough-minded player who can do just about anything down low.
This is her 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on both. Here's Ionescu. 7 points in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock, and the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
To the right side, an open look for Breonna Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
An offensive juggernaut. Once Stewart gets a few to fall, you know she's feeling it.
And we finished one half of play. Storm out in front. They're up by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. You look at Natasha Howard in this game, and she's been everywhere.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. Ionescu right side, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lloyd. That's her first foul. Seattle on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Goes back up, and she lays it in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Bird. Lloyd, Whitcomb defending. Now here is Lloyd. He's guarded closely. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
It's pretty rare to hear an athlete admit they were nervous, but when Jewell Lloyd looked back at the 2018 playoffs, one where her Storm won the WNBA title, the All-Star guard admitted, quote, "I was just so nervous to where I was like, I don't want to screw this up," end quote. Lloyd had a solid 2018 postseason, but her numbers were a little down from the regular season. I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Lloyd with it. 12 points for her. Bird left side. 6 to shoot. Outside Stewart. Over Howard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in. And with Lloyd, she said winning a WNBA title was her biggest goal.
And the lessons learned from that title run with Seattle for Lloyd, you know, she said herself she never got comfortable during that 2018 finals. But the very next year in 2019, in a first-round elimination game, Lloyd poured in 22 in a win, including nailing the first 4 shots right out of the gate. No nerves and lesson learned.
New York trailing here. And here's Ionescu. 7 points in the game. Yep, that goes.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Now here's Bird, and the foul called on Ionescu. That'll be her second foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Russell with the bucket.
Off to a hot start this half. That's 4 straight made buckets.
And it's New York's ball. 7-point differential. Down low. Shook. Good.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Russell. Shook with the rebound.
And their first miss of the second half. They come out strong.
Here's Whitcomb, and it's in.
The defense, they just let her go.
And she'll thank him for that. I mean, she got a chance to perform not just the razzle, but the dazzle, too.
Now here is Lloyd. 12 points for her. Talbot. Bird outside. Lloyd, clock at 6. Reach over Whitcomb, and it's Lloyd missing.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Here's Ionescu. The layup off target.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
And the basket by Lloyd.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now Ionescu. He's got 7. Here's Whitcomb. From outside, off the mark.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here is Lloyd. 14 points for her. Whitcomb with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. Lloyd with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
Like a bolt of lightning, Lloyd is a streak down the court. Awesome in transition.
New York calls timeout. Now here's Clarendon. Pass to Jones. Gray. Here's Clarendon. Guarded by Canada. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow, and that one's good. Seattle in the lead. Here's Canada. Inside. Prince's shot's good.
As a guard, this is part of Canada's role, to notice when her teammates have wide open looks.
Clarendon with it. Jones outside. Here's Shook. It counts, and the foul. Brianna Stewart picks one up.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screen and picks to get good open looks like that.
One shot.
Here's Canada. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
A big part of Stewart's game, getting to the line. She was second in the WNBA in free throw makes her rookie season.
And this is her 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And she knocks down the first one. And so she hits both. And the Liberty with possession here. They trail by 6. Pass to Gray. Now Shook. Jones, defended by Stewart. And here is Jones. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 2. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
She must have a lot of confidence, thinking she can make it from all the way back there.
I think maybe the coach has got to get in her ear and tell her just get better shots when you're out there.
Pass to Gray. Now here's Durr. Now Jones. Here's Gray. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. And this is her 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses. And here are the Storm now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Yep, that one goes.
It's nice to see elite scorers like Stewart create for others, because despite her skill set, she understands it's a team game.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Shook. And she drops it in from the low post.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
Now here is Canada. Clarendon covering. It's a deflection. Now here's Gray. Knocked away. Clarendon with it. Clarendon covering. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it. Here's Canada. Pass to Prince. Back to Canada. Shot clock at 6. Yes, it's good.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Howard. He's got 14. And it's the Storm on the break. Here's Dupree. That's tipped. But they'll get another chance. Canada with it. Howard's there. Canada with the bucket. bucket.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
New York, no good that time either. Here's Seattle. They lead by 11. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
Outside Clarendon. Pass to Durr. Dupree with it. He's picked up by Durr. Here's Canada. Now Prince. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. Rebound New York. Pass to Durr. There's the triple. He can't get that one. So the Storm will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, working on Jones. Count that one.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Jones with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They need this. That one a little long. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Storm, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Seattle. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Down low, Russell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
After winning a WNBA championship in her rookie season, I'd say Russell has her sights on winning even more titles in the future.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Storm making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We're still waiting for their first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon.
Now here's Laney. Shook, guarded by Russell. Outside Howard. Pass to Durr. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. The handles on Lloyd are nasty, and she just thrives at going straight to the hoop.
And here's Durr, covered by Lloyd. Laney on the wing.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Bird outside. Outside Stewart. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Stewart. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Liberty making a switch here. And she can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And she gets it to go.
More than capable of big nights, Howard has lots of ways to hurt you, and she's got lots of buckets tonight.
Now here is Lloyd. Yeah, count it.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Shook, good.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on her shoulders. She's been tremendous offensively.
Now here's Bird. Lloyd, Whitcomb defending. Pass to Bird. Releases from 15. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Not many still shooting them in range, but don't tell that to Bird. She just loves this area of the court.
Howard with the ball. The kick out to Ionescu. Knocks down the three ball.
Timeout.
They've gotten some second chances here in the second half, and that extra effort will help cut into this deficit.
Seattle calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bird outside. To the inside.
Well, one more and she's going to be out of this game, so she's really got to be careful now.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. Poked loose.
I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
And here's Whitcomb. Takes the three. And again, it's New York with a three.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Here's Talbot inside. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Howard. Laney outside. To the middle. Here's Stewart. It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Come on, most players miss that one after contact. Then again, Stewart, she's not most players.
And the Liberty call time here. We've seen Breanna Stewart really having a great game.
I think I know what they're going to be talking about this timeout. She's been taking it to them all game inside, and they haven't been able to stop her. They need to put up a better fight.
And the Liberty making a change here. On offense, here the Liberty. 15-point game. Pass to Ionescu. Laney outside for three. Gets it to go from downtown.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here's Bird. In transition, here come the Liberty. Shot is good by Ionescu.
Few better players than Ionescu in the open court. Those handles help her finish breaks.
Bird outside. Outside Stewart. Breanna Stewart draws the double. And Sue Bird, good for 3.
The quick release. You can't give Bird an inch. She'll knock those down all day.
Pass to Shook. Good on the shot.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And it's good for 2.
Dropping dimes, Bird has incredible vision and feel. She sees the whole court.
And the Liberty with possession here. Trailing by 13. Ionescu outside. Shook. Back to Ionescu. And there's the foul called on Whitcomb. That's her first foul. And here is Lloyd. Double team on Jewel Lloyd. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. And here are the Storm now. Pass to Bird. Back to Stewart. There she goes again. That's her 9th straight basket. That's a perfect 9 for 9. Outside Whitcomb. Tipped away. Jewel Lloyd with the steal. And here they go. And Stewart gets it to go.
No misses for her yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And it's New York's ball. 17-point game. Ionescu outside. Shook, guarded by Bird. Russell pulls it in.
And they're not dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
They've separated themselves in a number of categories. Rebounds just one more.
Breanna Stewart draws the double. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Ionescu has it. Picked up by Lloyd. And stolen by Lloyd. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Talbot. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. But Nigel Laney picks one up.
Taking 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And so she makes both from the line. Now Whitcomb. Pass to Howard. Laney. Now here is Ionescu. Looking to end the drought. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line.
Shooting one. One shot.
'20's #1 draft pick, Sabrina Ionescu, is an exciting talent. A dynamic young player that can pretty much do it all.
Now here is Lloyd. They get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Liberty.
What more can you ask of a player at that end of the court? She contested the shot and corralled the board.
Here's Canada. Outside Lloyd. Floats one. And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2. And New York called for the foul.
You know, off the dribble, few better than Jewel Lloyd. The lightning quick first step puts defenders in a bind.
And the first one at the line is good.
The first overall selection in the 2015 draft, Jewel Lloyd came into her own back in 2018. She made it to her first All-Star game and won a WNBA title with Seattle.
And she makes both free throws. And the Liberty with possession here. They trail by 18. Laney. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
One shot.
Here's Canada. Left side, Lloyd. Pass to Talbot. Back to Lloyd. 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Liberty.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Now here is Stewart. The tray. The shot by Canada, no good. Stolen. Here's Talbot, guarded by Howard. Got a hand on it. That counts. He's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Basket counts.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear, no matter what the lead is. It's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Now here is Canada. Chalk up 2 right there.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Here's Ionescu. Here's Whitcomb. But they recover it. Here's Shook. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
One shot.
Yeah, get the next one.
Here's Canada. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, you felt like they never had any doubts that they come out on top.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.